Our mandate as GBB is clear. GBB was not formed for noise, it was formed for impact. In a time when millions of young people feel unseen, unheard, and uncertain about their future, grassroots bridge builders rose with a clear purpose to stand in the gap between potential and opportunity. We represent youths who refuse to be ignored, youths who believe that their background should not limit their destiny, youths who understand that real change does not begin with excuses, it begins with action. Across Nigeria and across Africa, a generation is rising, a generation ready to learn, ready to work, ready to lead. GBB exists to unlock that potential. We are building skills that create value, not dependency. We are promoting integrity in a world where shortcuts are tempting, and we are creating opportunities where doors have remained closed for far too long. Every young person matters, every voice counts, every dream is valid. At GBB, we do not see problems. We see possibilities. We do not wait for change. We become it. When one youth is empowered, a family is strengthened. When a community is organized, a nation moves forward. And when young people are trusted with responsibility, the future becomes brighter. Each of you is important. Each of you is capable. And together, we are stronger than our challenges. We will turn struggle into strength. We will turn frustration into focus. And we will turn hope into action. This is not just a movement. It is a mission. It is a commitment to building a generation that will not be forgotten, wasted, or silenced. GBB is here. The youths are ready, and the future starts now. GB.
Thank you very much, listeners, viewers all over the world. This is Grassroots Bridge Builders program. And here with me in the studio, I have very wonderful people. I have good families, and the most important thing, there are good news that are attached to it. So I am Engineer Ibrahim Moses Igoche, the head of the advocacy, the voice of the voiceless, and the speaker for the honorary people. You're welcome, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. Happy New Year.
The same to you. It's nice being here.
That's right. Today is a very special moment. And the whole world is watching me and you, those on our social media handle, those on our Facebook. And then we're going to be connecting to our external friends in 92.5 FM, joining us live from MBS Kefi in Nasarawa State. And also be connecting to some of our coordinators who will find it very important to hear from you, to believe that from nothing we can become something when our ways are not yet set. So please introduce yourself very properly so that those who will not have the opportunity to meet with you now will be able to know you when you are about to see them. Welcome.
It's all right. Happy New Year, everyone, listening, and Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year, too.
I want to appreciate the opportunity to be here. My name is Evangelist Ambassador Benga Babalola. I'm the Director of Venison Intervention Foundation, and also the Director of Venison Football Club, and also the Director of Divine Shining Stars Academy. I'm sure somebody is surprised that I'm just directing many things here, because that's part of the things that I do to ensure that the grassroots is reached with knowledge in different areas. I'm a missionary with headquarters in Oju, local government area of Benue State. And the focus of my work is human capacity building and grassroots development, community development. This I have done back to back for the past 22 years with proven results. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name and where you come from and what you do and what you are about to do? Because there are some people who will be willing to have this opportunity that you are having now, and it cannot be possible. But by the special grace of God today, you are here wholeheartedly. This is your home. The Grassroots Bridge Builder is a home of everybody, where potentials meet opportunities. This is the program. Speak in any tone that you want. The best appreciated language here is broken English, vernacular. That person who can communicate to the understanding of his people is the most educated person in this platform. So you are welcome. So people, when they watch us, we are family from the grassroots bridge builder, updating the masses on entrepreneurship and how to go about it. Thank you very much. Go on.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, sir.
Thank you.
My name is Moses Iben. I'm from Oju, local government of precisely, and I grew up in Yoruba land. When I came back home and I saw the way my people are living, I'm so passionate on how to help them. I've been looking for opportunity, and I've been doing it in a little way I can do. But when I had this information of what GBB is doing, I really love it, and that is why I'm here to know more and to keep into the vision. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You are highly welcome.
Thank you, sir.
This is your family. GBB is a grassroots bridge builders movement. We call it movement because it's a platform that is formed on the basis of revolution. The country must revolutionize to move forward. But what revolution? Intellectual revolution. We cannot afford any other destructive revolution in Nigeria because we have been going through pains the past 10 years. 10 years behind, 10 years ahead of us should be a year of prosperous projects. So after a consultative movement cut across Northeast, Northwest, and also part of our platforms international, we discovered the only way out of this urgent poverty is to skill up our people with skills platforms. We now thought of it again. What skills do we give to our people? We have high-level skills, we have low-level skills, we have non-educated at all skills for them. That is our mothers in the villages that doesn't even have the experience of the four walls of the universities. And then we said, okay, let's come together. But the only way we can succeed in these skills is to follow the presidential order, the project of the people, which is the unemployed. How do we create opportunity for this youth unemployed? That is what gave birth to what we're doing today. And there is no way you can create job for the people without skilling them up, because any amount of money you give to them will not be used. It will not be enough. It will be wasted. So in the skills, you can see what we do there. We have a lot of skills in telecom, ICT, fashion, skills that can bring something to the table almost immediately. It doesn't need to spend 2 months, 3 months with me to become a telecom technician. You doesn't need to spend any time outside the hours that we're going to spend on the field, because what we're teaching you is what you're meeting on the field. So every equipment you have on the field is the same thing we have indoor for the training. So it's good as you are already operational. So when I saw that you are producing something, you have a vocational center. So now, my brother, I want to ask a question. How do you want, what do you want GBB, what level do you want GBB to go with you? Because we are pleased with what you are doing, and we want to challenge ourselves and the people of Benue State. That you are in Benue State, not an indigenous of Benue State, and decided to contribute this Wembley. It is a platform that we must showcase you. So tell us.
God bless you. Thank you very much. That's a 1 million. That's like a blank check question.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And I am, somebody that love opportunity.
That's right.
All right. My passion, I love what, number one, I want to appreciate GBB. I love what you are doing. And just like I told you before we started this broadcast, I've been looking for this kind of platform that can enhance the foundation we have laid. Like I said, I have worked, I've been working with young people across Nigeria, and for over 22 years. And my passion is to see that they come out of poverty, apart from giving them the gospel. All right. So, in my own little way, I have been able to help some, but not as much as we would have loved. We have 2 schools under our watch now, by God's grace. We have 2 schools. We have a school in Oju, local government. We have and our school combines education with skill acquisition. All right, we combine education with skill acquisition. We used to teach our children even batik production, even batik, that's like the making. Something like ICT. We have an e-library where our children go in a very small one. We also teach them baking in our school. In fact, some of the students we taught are even helping their parents at home now to make small money. All right.
Sorry to cut you. That is the essence of going to school and learning a skill.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm a living witness. My parents would have loved me to be a medical doctor, because that is the dream of the family. But when I look at it, I said, I don't have time to study. I want to read quickly, get myself into dimension, because what I need is the skill. So I went into telecommunication, and then I started from the lowest level of telecommunication. That's why I say craft is the best. Whatever you cannot transfer from somebody to the next person, it is not impactful.
No, it's not.
So I am happy with what you are doing, and for those people watching us on this our interactive section, this is to communicate to the general public that there are people that God has blessed in their own little way, and they are using it to multi-bless others without nobody knowing about them. Oju is a remote community in Benue State. When you get to Otukpo, you now started the journey to Oju. So that means for you to have left Otukpo, you have that passion of drawing closer to the grassroots people. That is what I'm seeing in this project.
Exactly.
And that is where the government is actually crying. You see, when we started this GBB with the National Space Research Development Agency, NASDAQ, people don't know why we have to start with them. Because it's the agency with the mandate of empowerment. Agency with the mandate of Mr. President. Because when I call Mr. President, people refer to Tinubu. Anybody who is the #1 citizen is our president. And it is the responsibility of we, the youth, the set of people that their ways are not yet set, to work with Mr. President, to demand rightly from Mr. President, because you can't demand from the senators, from the ministers. There's always excuses until when they say they have given them, this is for the youth. Then now the grassroots will now tell the youth in that state, this is for the youth. So it is time, it is over for us to remain quiet to see a good thing like what you're doing here and keep it in, because I know you need finance.
Of course.
You need the resources.
Of course.
Okay, from the Football Association, you have been able to gather so many children and remove them from a lot of issues. Because within the period of those games you are having for 3 months and then end in December, just to be able to keep children together and speak to them. It's sensitization, it's a lot of work. And it's the responsibility of the government to organize, to sensitize, and to provide solutions. So part of the things we are doing that we say the government cannot do it all is that we must set up the system and the system of the functional. Thank you for having this in mind and have started doing it already with proofs with what I'm seeing. Heaven is your stepping stone.
So just like I was saying, so that's that about our school. And because you asked me a question I have no answer.
Yes.
What do I want GBB
to do for you?
All right. So there is a portion of the school that my dream for that portion of the school is supposed to be a two-story building, and the lowest part of the classroom, the upper part will be an entrepreneurship development center, more like a vocational training center, while the last part is supposed to be lab, state of the art lab, lab, science lab for students and all of that. And so when those are part of the things that we are doing. The other of football, we just finished a tournament for youth in API in under Macaulay local government. About 2 years, was it not last year? 2 years ago, I organized a tournament for the Macaulay under our football club, Venison Football Club. I walked up into his palace and I told him we can stop social vices in Macaulay local government. And he asked me, how do you want to do it, doing that? I said, I will use what the youth love, which is football. And not less than 12 clubs registered for that tournament across Macaulay local government. And we run it and it was a success. All right. So we repeated the same this year in API. And in the course of the tournament, we brought somebody, who was a drug addict, but who God has helped now. He has come out of it. We brought him several times to come and talk to the young people, and the result was very, very impactful. All right. So my passion is part of the things that we're also doing, like Moses said. He's the marketing manager of a company that we just started, just to provide employment for the youth, which is Kuli Kuli production. All right. So what I actually want GBB to, of course, we also do farming. I teach my students integrative farming. I was the one that made that. They said, cucumber cannot grow in the local government because of the soil. They said carrots cannot grow. And I stepped out and went for the skill, just like I talking about skill acquisition. I stepped out, I paid, I went for the skill, and I brought, that skill to the local government. I became the first commercial cucumber farmer in the whole of Gbb land. It survived.
If not in the whole of Benue State.
It survived. And we planted carrots in Ogori. It survived. Ogori is the boundary between, it's one of the boundary villages between Benue State and Ebonyi. When you get to Ogori, you are very close to. Just with Kelo, you're already in Ebonyi State. I have a school in that community. No light, no good road, no network. I have a missionary working there. Our students, there are over 300 children. Just not too long ago, I gave them a solar power borehole. All right. So when I say that I need a skill acquisition set, some of the students that will graduate, that we adopted from that community, one of them just entered the University of Ife, just resumed barely 2 months ago, that grew in our house, that we adopted from the community. There's a blind boy that I adopted from one of the communities in Oyobi, in Oju local government, blind in the 2 eyes. I sent him to Bethesda School of the Blind in Lagos. Today, he's studying law in University in Nusuka, UNA. He's studying law. And every month, my school in the village still send money to him to support him. All right. There's another one we adopted, 2012. A girl that the father didn't believe in her education. My wife adopted her, and my school gave her scholarship. Today, she graduated with first class in accounting. She is part of the people that the governor of Benue State gave scholarship to now to come and do their master. She's doing her master's now. So I have testimony, but I want to scale up these things to another level. I can. If GBB come on board and take some of the our Kuli Kuli production to another level, we have access to machines that can enable us to do this thing. We have access to branding and all of that. And I have a school acquisition center. One of my staff is into paint production. His own skill is paint production. I have quite a number of young people around me who are skillful in one thing or the other, but nobody is taking them to another level. So if we have a system that can coordinate that for us, I tell you, the sky is not our limit. The sky is the beginning. And I believe that GBB has capacity to make that happen.
I'm trying to reach out to one of our own person that will be so passionate about what you are doing.
Wow.
And what you have been doing. And there's no any other person than Hajia Binta Suleiman. Because the things you are saying, they are the things that will motivate her to go out of her way.
Wow.
So many things I do sometimes, I really on my own ordinarily would not want to have done it, but she said no. You have to do it because it is part of the curriculum of the humanitarian activities. So you are doing an integral part of Mr. President's agenda. And it's hidden.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about it because in Benue State, I am also going to speak to Teresa Odachikwe, the Commissioner for Women Affairs in Benue State. She's one woman that I know and I believe that she is in tune with this kind of structure. So let us engage our sister Hajia Binta Suleiman on this conversation because she had actually been waiting for, because when she saw your kuli kuli,
Wow.
the first thing she told me, she said, I must bring that kuli kuli
Yes.
to Abuja. And I said, okay, are we? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. This afternoon, you are live with me. And in the studio here, I have my two brothers with me, plus myself, making three. We are enjoying what the Lord has done quietly before now, and also what is about to happen with this synergy. So as my brother was talking, and I said, this is exactly what Hajia Binta Suleiman always talk about, that God will bring people who are already rooted at the grassroots, that will carry the grassroots formation and bring it to this finishing line. I think we have one here in Benue State, and I will want him to say one or two to you, and then I give only 3 minutes because a lot of people are waiting to make contribution to this very impactful partnership that is happening between the grassroots bridge and your full NGO name.
Okay, Venison Intervention Foundation.
All right, Hajia, over to you.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ajia. Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. He actually introduced you right now, but I really would like to hear from you first.
Okay. My name is Evangelist Ambassador Benga Mapalola. I'm from Ekiti State, but
Okay.
I'm a community developer, a missionary, and human capacity builder. I have worked in Benue State, in rural communities in Benue State for 22 years. Presently, I'm domiciled in Oju local government area of Benue State, where we are impacting people in the area of education, combining education with skills. In my school, we train. I felt that it's a criminal offense for pupils to pass through me for 6 years, and the only thing I can give them is a paper certificate. So in our school, we train them in baking, we train them in batik making, we train them. Sometimes when I had teacher, I used to train them on cinematography. Then we train them in ICT because we have an e-library in the village there. All right.
Wow.
And so now, in addition to that, we give scholarships. We give scholarships to some of the children who are less privileged. All right. Right now, as part of my passion to see that young people, we don't just give them the gospel. I'm a preacher, but we also give them skills. That's how Jesus did ministry. All right. Right now we just started kuli production.
Hold on there.
Wow. That is beautiful. That is wonderful. That is wonderful.
Hajia Binta Suleiman, by the special grace of God, God has taken over his projects.
Amen.
And whatever it causes God to build a project is nothing. No matter the big the project, the small the project, the medium, however, God has the capacity to deliver it.
Yes.
What our brother have started here is not just a school. It's a complete liberation of children from going into vices. And do you know one thing? Let me shock you, because the executive chairman of the NDLA, I will make sure that he will meet with this young visionary master.
That's beautiful.
He has been on his own, engaging youth on several sensitization exercises on drug abuse.
drug and illicit, yes, drug abuse, yes.
The problem of the youth today, that our future is in question, is on that aspect. And
Yes.
that is why the NDLA is giving us this partnership to sensitize across Nigeria. So on our own, GBB is recruiting volunteer gospel fighter. I call them gospel fighter because if you are not in partnership with God, you cannot fight that thing.
No.
Absolutely.
Because it has a spirit that attracts even the extraordinary people.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we must embrace them. We must show them the other part of the gospel that will take them out. My brother here is already doing it perfectly. And
I really appreciate that man. That man is God sent, and the relationship that is going to be established between GBB and his children over there, our children, anything, is a divine intervention. This man has a good heart, and it's open and it is obvious. Children are number one. We have to mold them at that age, and he has been doing that. May God continue to bless his work. May God continue to strengthen everything that he's doing. As he joins hands with BBB, the pie is just the beginning for him because he into the humanitarian activity. And that is what Nigeria needs. They say if they want to destroy any nation, make the youth idol. And he has started to get them from the credit. It is not about the certificate, it's about certificate.
Yeah.
Certificate, what GBB is all about. And what the combination now, the relationship together now, is going to skyrocket by the special grace of God. I know we are going to do it. My brother, I appreciate you. I thank you. I believe that all mothers, all women, Nigerian women, I am thanking you on behalf of Nigerian women. I am a leader of women. And I want to tell you that Nigerian women are happy for you. They are happy for what you are doing. Benue State needs liberation. Benue State needs to develop. Benue State needs to develop. We have been hearing big mangoes called Peter, Julia, and different names in Benue State.
Yeah.
And all these years, we have never had even a mango juice factory in Benue State. That is very, very sad. And I appreciate you again. I thank you for all that you're doing. Nigerian women say thank you, sir.
God bless you,
Thank
man.
you so much. Thank you so much.
Relationship is going to go far.
God bless you.
Those of you listening and watching, and those that will be watching later, this is the voice of Hajia Bint Suleiman. She is the country director of the Tri-Bridge Environmental Initiative. It's a U.S. Nigerian business partner platform that is building so much capacity. Those documents you are there on the ground there, they are all partnerships signed by Tri-Bridge with the U.S. partners. And as you come into GBB, we will give you every wings to fly.
Thank you.
We are going to make sure that we put our in-house together. Where we lack knowledge, God will give us wisdom. And where we need to act, He will go before us.
Amen.
This year that we have started, very brand new year, so beautiful, everything is working fine. That is because we believe. And we don't have any other reason not to believe, because the only thing we need is to walk out of this disbelief that we are.
Yes, sir.
So our assignment is to make the millions of people that are with GBB alone has over 40 million persons cut across on this platform. We're not talking about the youth. The National Youth Council of Nigeria is a member of this organization. So every youth leader in this country that is jobless needs something from you, and you will provide it for them. Because the essence of provision is to expound. And once you start expanding your business, people start getting benefit and employment. Generation has become the order of the day. So all these are already principles that we're going to work with. So I'm so happy to receive him this afternoon. And I told him I am going to do this with him to show the whole world that he has our authentic partnership as GBB. And his letter of partnership is ready, but I was waiting for this very program to bring him as part of us to add in our presence and on behalf of us to represent Mr. President, to represent the National Space Research Development Agency, to represent the National Youth Council of Nigeria, to represent the NDLA officially from the office of the Chief Executive, Brigadier General Buba Mawa, the #1 citizen in the NDLA. You have the capacity. What we are doing is, let us move Nigeria forward. Let us stop arguing. Let us not be in agitation. That's why on our team we say the government cannot do it all. Somebody came here yesterday, one Igoche, and then he speaks passionately about Engineer Ota, Francis Ota, who is an aspirant, is a Senate aspirant. And I said, I don't know this guy. What we grassroots does is to go to the public, make sure that we call you, we find out who is this person. This is what we do. Because the people are supposed to know what this person is coming to do. Because the people that are often there are not doing anything for the people.
Yeah.
So this time around, we use this platform, we give them opportunity. You don't need to be with us. Give us your time. We'll give you the time for you to tell the whole world what you're coming to do again as a senator or as a minister.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. That is very important. You have to tell us what you're going to do differently.
Exactly.
What are his vision?
Just like what you say now, what you have been doing. So I just showed me. He has been doing it. And until Deco or the mayor.
Bawa.
So until you go to Lagos, you will not know Eyo. If I'm not with him here, from what they have been telling me about him, City Soldier has been talking to me about him. City Soldier is one of our strong soldiers in Kefi. He's our foot soldier to the last. We believed in him. Now it's our duty to make the youth believe in Nigeria, because now the youth knows Nigeria. That is where we are now.
You know, there's something I was training some people sometimes ago, and I was talking about ideology, a system, and I said, if you are waiting for Mr. President to create the Nigeria of your dream, even in his lifetime,
he will never come.
He cannot do it. I said, so what do we do? If Nigeria were to be your compound, how will you love it?
Exactly.
If Nigeria were to be your parlor, how will you love it to be? I said, so the way out is create the type of Nigeria you want. Just create the kind of Nigeria you want. And that is, personally, it has helped me.
See, what you just said, I was coming from Kurudu, and the minister made a very good road, nylon road from Nyanya to Kurudu. If I'm not mistaken, Haji Abinta Suleiman. Very clean road from
beautiful.
Then somewhere along the road, people came and dumped their refuse there on the road. So I stood there for 10 minutes. Do you know what got to my mind? I said, if I am the one who did this road with my money, then I'm leaving behind, and then somebody come in between the road here and dump refuse. What will I do? That is immediately I wrote to the environmental. I wrote to Road Safety. Road Safety invited us. I couldn't meet up with that meeting. I had to shift it after New Year, because we need to begin to come in. If you cannot clean that small gutter that is in front of your house, that you jump it every morning to go for your daily bread, how do you expect the government to leave the Aso Rock to come to Nyanya, to come to come? You understand?
We need to create awareness. We need to go out into town to create awareness for people.
Young man, you are with us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What the little one that you can do, you cannot do it. And then you are waiting for the big one that the government needs plan, needs approval, need Akpabio to hit the nail on the stick, need Akume to leave pig meat from Benue to come to Abuja to sign paper, need sometimes presidency to leave Ikoyi to come to official house to sign. You are waiting for that one, and that one now you wait for. So this is why we say GBB partnership with all this government agency is to let them see their lapses and to make Nigeria believe in them. If they don't want Nigeria to believe in them, Nigeria already know them. So our duty is to close that gap, the missing link.
Yes.
Not everybody have the opportunity to do what we are doing here. We know what it costs us to be on air, to ask to people to do what we're doing. But who is negotiating for us as youth? Who has gone to meet Mr. President and say, because the youth are not employed, I want to resign from my office. I don't want to work again. Who has done that before?
Nobody.
Nobody. And then
but sometimes they prefer to use the youth for protest and destroying
exactly.
We are not after that. We are not going to do that.
See, recently, about 3 months ago, I had the privilege of traveling. I was in Europe, in Warsaw precisely, and I discovered that from Turkey airport, even from Nigeria, you understand, from Nigeria, the British airline I boarded and all of that, all the workers were youths, young people. I was so challenged. Intelligent young people. Intelligent. I'm telling you.
Some beautiful women they side too.
I'm telling you, beautiful women who are somewhere.
Those when they walk for inside plane, they selected them. Very tall, very plump, looking smart. Then when they are passing, you hear, hello, you need more bread.
Business to move on. For business to move on.
I'm telling you. All right, I was just thinking of Nigeria. I said, God, please, we have young people, who are, and Nigerians are very intelligent people.
Highly intelligent.
Highly intelligent. When you come to the grassroots, you will be shocked at what young people can do. But the issue is nobody is harnessing this talent. Nobody is harnessing these skills. All right. I used to challenge my colleagues who are also ministers of the gospel. And I said, look at all the people that surrounded Jesus. They were professionals. Peter was a professional. Luke was a doctor. Matthew was a custom officer. Jesus was very wise, even in choosing the people that work with him.
Custom officer,
Yes. Matthew was a custom officer. He was a custom officer. Yes. So you will pay me for that 1 million exposure. Yeah. So when you look at that structure, you know that Jesus didn't surround himself with non-entity.
Exactly.
So let me just bring out this. When he needed to pay tax and it was going to cause embarrassment, he didn't call Matthew, he didn't call Thomas, he called Peter, who was a professional fisherman before he called him into ministry. He had to leverage on the skill of Peter, and he said, go to the river, you will catch the fish with the coin in the mouth, come and collect the coin, come and pay our tax. All right. So Jesus leveraged on people's skills. All right, people's skills. He was very passionate about it. All right. So I used to challenge my minister. I said, see, it's good that people will give people Jesus, but also any religion that does not translate to societal transformation is a waste of time.
For example, me now, what linked me to Daddy? What linked me to my father in the Lord here was that I'm tired. I have talent in me. I have a lot of things I can do, but I don't have anyone to encourage me into them. And many youth also are outside. They have talent. They have gifts. I have a lot of, I can market anything. I can do a lot of things. I have gifts in me that I want to promote, but nobody is looking into them. So we are just here. We need help. And when I got to meet him, he has brought a lot. He has opened my eyes to a lot of things. And that is why I heard about GBB also, and I come to work to key in so that we can help ourselves. We can start in the gap to help our friends. Our people are dying here with talent.
They have come to the right place, and God is going to put His hand. God's hand is in this relationship.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Ajia Binta, for your time. We give God the glory, and we will continue to do what we're doing. His name and everything is with admin already. The letter is ready.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody in the studio. I appreciate you. I want to especially thank our CEO once more. CEO Engineer God continue to bless you for your love for humanity and for the growth of the Nigerian youth.
Amen.
You are my 001. Thank you very much.
God bless you, man.
Thank you.
It's nice speaking with you.
So that is Hajia Binta Suleiman.
Wow.
She's always there to encourage the women. She speaks passionate about them, and I found it important to engage her in most of my program remotely because her words will inspire so many people up again. So, like you have said, my brother,
Like today, sorry for cutting in. Today, my wife is gathering women in Ochu. she has ministry to women and teach them skills, we empower some of them, a lot of widows. Oh my God. Even as I'm talking, I'm developing these people because she was in a meeting on the 26th of December last year, a meeting of widows. You see, with 20-year-old widow, 22-year-old widow, 25-year-old widow, and you'll be wondering, what does the society have to offer this? And if care is not taken, she can remain like that for the next 40 years of her life. Just waiting. And some of these people are talented, they are skillful, and all of that. So she gathers some of these people once in a
Hello. Good afternoon, this afternoon. How are you? This is one of our very strong partners too. She's here in the book. Wow. And she's joining us remotely. We're here live on radio with our brother from Oju, who has been very wonderful, touching life, and is bringing it to the global world for more opportunities and windows to be open for people in Benue State. So we are live from the studio, and we are thanking him for joining us today and opening more doors. So you may join us on our live broadcast on our Facebook channel. We are live there, and the number to reach us is 070-777-08297. For those of you watching us from our social media handle, we are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on our page on the usual channel on X. So, my brother, I think from all indication, GBB is ready to work with you.
Oh,
on behalf of the 40 million plus members that we have, one of our key focus is partnership. That is why we take it very serious with Mr. President, very serious with the agency, and looking at key agencies that are strategically positioned to help the youth, not just agencies. Some agencies are ego eyes of Mr. President. Some agencies are the problem of the country. Because the directors are not moving, they will not want you to move. Even if you write for constitution, they will not approve it. Like I said, I wrote to see one of our ministers, one of our senators. We tried everything humanly possible to see our own senator. We could not see. And what we wanted to discuss with our senator was something very positive about our people. And we could not see him. So a lot of you lost the opportunity. You see, one thing that is killing our people is that to them, until that is them, nobody else can do it better.
I, me, and myself syndrome.
Yes.
I call it I, me, and myself syndrome.
If you have the anointing, the oil, the grace, my boss, honorary president, he said, that anointing will carry all of us. Because I'm the one that have the opportunity, I said, no, you should transfer your anointing to me. That anointing is not made for me. So even if I collect it from you forcefully, it will not work. That is why people start dream and it dies. Okay, now this whole of this project, you are giving me what you need money for. Everything you want to build is not for your private use.
There are not things I can transfer.
You can move from here.
If God asks me to give you today,
you cannot take it away. I don't know if you understand, my brother. This is the kind of teaching, the kind of leadership that anybody should be asking for. Continuation. You want your children to continue in Oju. You want a children of a nobody in Oju to continue in Oju. That is what you are doing. And we have so many potentials. Now that we have opened a channel for discussion and interaction, so many politicians are calling now. They say they don't know that they have this kind of platform. I said, this platform does not insult people. This platform does not tolerate anything that will slack the next person. This is where we resolve and we move forward.
Yeah, enlightenment.
So I am going to do everything. Let me try and call the training manager so that we know who is the skilled person in Benue, right? And as you are coming in, because you are going to be heading a lot of partnership in this area, because I have seen your handle, and this is what the nation needs. we're calling Amos. Anybody who's watching this program, if you're on Facebook or social media, we're calling Amos. And after Amos, we put a call to our admin. We call people here 3 times. If we call you number 1, you know people. We'll call you number 2. You know people. We will come call you number 3. That's why we know say you did somewhere, because now people where know they won't miss call at all. Why would they call them? Make we listen to some of our manifesto. We are calling Amos. This is our company, we call it Doctor.
In a world where silence drowns the cries, where justice hides and hope just dies, we rise, we roll, we break the chain. GBB's here, no voice in vain. Butcher GBB stands tall for every Nigerian soul. Target justice is our right, and equity our goal. Where peace isn't optional, it's the heart of who we are. Talk not do where GBB, we're raising the bar. We fight for truth, for dignity, for every voice to speak freely. Across the land, across the seas, GBB's heartbeat fighting for peace. No silence, no fear, we're marching on. With unity and strength, our fight is strong. For human rights, for every name, GBB advocacy igniting the flame. Butcher GBB stands tall for every Nigerian soul. Target justice is our right, and equity our goal. Where peace isn't optional, it's the heart of who we are. Talk not do where GBB, we're raising the bar.
Alright, welcome back to the studio, my brother. This is just to give ourselves a very small refresh and build and rejuvenate our insight. We decided to say our going forward, fighting for people, we're not afraid of anything. Because what the people need is someone to speak up for them. And we have taken this as part of our calling.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what we are doing right now. So you are highly welcome to this program. And those of you watching this program from all the NASDAQ GBB, the 36 states, the big platform, the national think tank of the Tinubu platform, where we belong and where we sensitize positive people. This platform is for positivity. We are advocating for good governance. Yeah. And we want to use this opportunity to say hi to our brothers and sisters that are far away from us, that wherever we are, the journey to success is not made by road alone. We must reconsider those around us, those beside us, those in front of us, so that in our own quest, God will be there for us at all times. So at this point in time, you have been fully integrated into the system, and to show you a part of the website that you will go and do it by yourself. We do that for everybody that is with us. For those of you watching the program, and if you're watching this program for the first time, I want you to also check as we share this page. All right, you can see it now.
Okay.
This on the website there, you see get involved, and then you see complete.
That's after I sign up.
Yes.
I sign up.
Now, even if you go to www, you can have access to this one directly without signing up. As soon as you go to this, you go to get involved, and then what you do, you click get involved, and you discover. That's it here. If you're watching it live, you can see you complete the partnership below, name, blah blah blah, whether you're an NGO, individual, church, mosque, company, or others, right? Your organization, you just put it, and then one or two things, but so you just submit. Your name has gone to the database, and then the certificates for membership will be communicated with you, and the further details you need to submit that will be from the admin. And on the platform there, you see our program there, you see the course list. Anybody who is on the page right now should be seeing the course list as is displayed. You can see it, it's really there. So everything that is here, you pick the one that your platform is already associated with, then we'll galvanize it properly and give you opportunity to the e-learning portal. That is to say, your school now have opportunity to engage any other person that want to obtain your certificate outside Nigeria, outside Benue, because the skills you are offering are also going to be on the e-learning portal. You have automatically tied this your skills to our partners in the US. Some of your students can acquire skill certificate from the US partners that will also onboard their skills acquisition training materials on this e-learning portal. So that's why I say the son of a nobody can become somebody from this platform. And the essence of getting the state training coordinators, who is different from the other coordinators we have, is to ensure that everybody from the local government gets this information. If your son, your daughter is outside the state and required any opportunity, because we need to train you and onboard you on the opportunity where Ministry of Labor and Employment comes in. Because we have duly working with the technical working committee on integration, reintegration, skills traveled, and artisans empowerment. This is directly from Ministry of Labor. And all the ELO, the HMO, they are all also working with this platform.
So anybody that go through this training
will have this opportunity. Even going out of the country will be nothing, because you already have a consultant whom is already working there. Those are the documents in front of you there. Every document you see there, they are documents that have been signed on this project. So that you can see whatever we're doing there is displaying for those who are watching it to have clear view of what we are doing and what we want them to achieve. So when you have problem on the side, you can chat the bot. It will tell you what to do almost immediately without even having any challenge at all. So on this note, I will stop the presentation, and whatever you want to achieve in your school there, we are going to see how we can have a system configured and get our marketing manager trained to begin to onboard people that we are going to allocate to you as part of our giving back to the society. When I finished with the training manager, the attachment of the letters that will come will be the numbers of youths that we can accommodate from us and under your platform. It will be announced on Joy FM, it will be announced, and we are going to make sure it will cut across the 9 local governments in Benue State, because we can now remotely control it from a center where we have our e-portal connected to. And I will be joining them on Joy FM remote program and educating and enlightening the people all the time. This I will dedicate time and people to help us build it. While we work on the funding channel, which is a TR of ISO, so terms of reference of ISO, we work on it, and then we will make a blueprint of what we want from the people, the government, the international organization, the donor, so that we have a complete document to present to them, which I think is one of the standard and one of the challenges that the people are having today in the grant community is they don't have a complete working document to show what they are seeking this grant for. So it is still an elephant project.
You can't finish cutting it. You don't even know where to start.
Thank you very much, my brother. So at this point in time, I will you still have maybe 2 minutes to say whatever you feel and to address the youth and those that will be interested in what you're doing.
I just want to say that this is a welcome development. This is what I have been praying for over years. I have worked with youths at the grassroots level. I'm from Ekiti State. Some 3-4 years ago, I was in my state to go and train youths. It was a whole week training, but we trained them in different skills, and there was no empowerment. So I thank God for what grassroots is doing in our organization. I have one of my staff who is a professional in organic poultry farming. He has done it back to back for 10 years without using. He rears his birds without using vaccine, and that's what we use in our ministry. But as I'm telling you now, that work has gone moribund because there is no money to push it. So and I thank God with GBB, we are going to, we are this, all of these things will be revived. Young people, when they come across us, when they come close to us, they have chains of things they can learn from, that they can go back and duplicate wherever they are coming from, whether from Benue State, across Nigeria or beyond. All right, because we have already laid the foundation. So thank you very much, sir.
Thank you,
engineer, for this privilege, to interact with audience globally and all of that.
Thank you. Before we go, finally, my father said, Wiki said, had that song, Hendebe. He said, if you chop, give your brother chop, he give you. So as my brother chop, make a kind give you make you use 2 minutes, address you, the quickly merchant, and how you want to extend your market and what you also intend to do for youth like you. Give them a word of encouragement.
Thank you very much, sir. This program is an eye opener, and it's a prayer. It's an answer to my prayer for long now. I really want to thank God for this opportunity and the Kuli project. Our passion, number one thing that you want to solve is the problem of unemployment. If you look at many of our youths in this area, they are doing nothing, going into a lot of things that are destroying their destiny. But if they have something that they can do, it will bring them out of their world. It will bring them out, and it will help them to stop all those vices, all those drugs they are going into, because they are idle. And I is saying that an idle man is a devil workshop. So that's one of the things we want to solve with this Kuli production. People that are going to go into farming the world. The Kuli, people are going to they are doing the granite. People that are going to harvest it. People that are going to work with us in the company if it's fully established. If you can establish the Kuli company formally, is going to empower a lot of youth. And secondly, what we want to solve is is wastage. A lot of products in Benue State are just wasted. We just wasting. We have a lot of products. We want to go into this production so that we can stop wastage. In Ojude, a lot of things are just wasting away. The granite. So there is no company that is producing any of our raw materials to finish end. So if GPP can help us, which I believe they will do, we trust that they can do it, to establish this company is going to help or reduce unemployment in our axis here, and by that you can also extend to other places too. And thirdly, this product, this our vision, this project is going to enhance the manufacture.
Please, let me open that drawer.
Okay, so
Yes, let me have it there.
Yeah.
It's going to enhance the manufacture of locally made products.
Yeah, locally made.
Yeah, it's going to enhance the manufacturing of locally
That's what Mr. President want, made in Nigeria,
made products. So it's going to enhance it. It's going to help us very, very well.
So,
and this product,
part of you that are watching this program,
is very nice.
this is talk now, so you can see that
we are already into the word, into it.
We are ready to eat.
We already were into it. So it's going to enhance what manufacturing of locally made products, and by the help of GPP, we can also we can also export what this food also as well. And there are a lot of what is a medicine on its own. We've got a lot of
Herbs.
herbs packaged, garnished inside it.
I said I did kata before. Now, since I jump to kata don't go. So I don't buy tablets don't. I don't bully at the job.
So there are a lot of herbs garnished inside this what for our health what benefits. Instead of eating this granite raw, it has passed through process, and we have added a lot of things that can help that can promote our health. So what we are looking for is partnership. How can we establish this competition that we can contribute at our own end to help our youth come out of poverty? We need to establish. We need support. We need we need funding. We need funding to make sure this thing is this vision did not die in us, and that is what I
It will not die.
Amen.
The vision can never die.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Since you don't die until you don't reach here, this is the palace of God.
Yes, sir.
Anything that come here is
Must
safe.
survive, must live.
So, viewers all over the world, thank you very much for this very meaningful interaction session of empowerment. Building first before reaping.
Yeah.
When you sow, you reap. Now let's start sowing now. So any seed that you sow to this organization, it is for nation building. Let's count it as part of our assignment, as we're going to go all around wide to evangelize and to solve for fund for this project to become reality.
Yes, sir.
God has laid the foundation for us already. So viewers all over the world, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. We'll be joining you again when there's no emergency. We'll be meeting on Saturday by 1 p.m. while I'll be joining remote broadcast on campus vices and the right of students. We are going to be discussing that. We have come to the end of this afternoon session. This is where we will draw our curtains and we'll say goodbye to our viewers.
Bye.
God bless you all.